Welcome.
Hi.
Hey, and welcome to finale part 2 of the Green Team and the Staff of the Empress, and I promise this time we actually will finish it up.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Oh, I'm going to try and keep this one.
He's gonna try really hard.
Yeah. So, where we were last time was the party had just finished fighting the giant Macaulay, the giant crocodile that was in the sewers of the Adzi's compound. Turned out that he's one of the 3 guardians of the city, and when they defeated the giant crocodile, a thing seemingly made entirely of smoke and shadow, with eyes and fangs of flame, rose from the seeming corpse of the giant crocodile, and we lost Bobby, and...
No, not Bobby.
What do you mean we lost Bobby? I thought he survived.
Oh my god, he disappeared.
I
We
had
didn't
back.
have any casualties.
Anyway, rose from the crocodile, a being of seemingly nothing, composed entirely of smoke and shadow, with eyes and fangs of flame. It screeched at the party and then disappeared into nothingness. And Macaulay, who basically came back to life after that and was no longer corrupted, told them it was a true demon and that they should not give chase and, leave it from, basically let go of it, not to think about it because they had more important things to do, like going to the tomb of Empress Ao herself, where Macaulay is going to take them. And
What
that's
did it sound like when the true demon screeched at us?
I can't shred my voice like that, but
Give us your best approximation.
Wow,
that was great.
I guess we kind of like that.
Didn't even hear that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I cut out.
Well, shit, I can't. I'm not going to do it again.
Do it again.
Oh,
Our audience wants to know.
Where's your commitment to the role, Rick?
They gotta hear
I just don't want vocal notes.
it.
But okay. Hopefully it doesn't cut out again, but
Like
that.
Sounds like a
Discord-
We're not
cat.
going to make you do it a
Discord-
third time. It's
Discord
okay.
won't let
Dumb.
you.
Nope.
What, did it cut out again?
Yeah, it won't
Yeah.
let you do it.
You
Oh.
sounded like a cat meowing.
Oh,
David, this is Zoom, man. Get with it.
Whatever this might be.
Well, we'll find something to add in there, I'm sure. Anyway. So, Macaulay is now taking the party to the tomb. He looks at you and says, "Follow me," and starts lumbering away from you. What are you going to do?
Follow?
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Okay. As he takes you through the twists and turns.
No, we decided to go on another side quest to not finish this.
Well, you guys could have Elder Scrolls-itis. Who knows? As you go through the twists and turns, with you having to walk over bridges while Macaulay just kind of, walks on both sides of the waterway, you notice that something's been keeping the torches lit here. And if what Christoph said was any indication, it wasn't him. You don't know if it was Macaulay or someone else, but these torches are still lit. And you don't have any trouble seeing or following them at all. Eventually, you come out of the sewer, and there's a giant runoff pool in front of you.
And can I talk to Macaulay?
Yes, you can.
Why are these torches lit?
There are servitors that still work.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Where are we going?
to the Tomb of Ao. It will take my energy.
We're going to the tomb of a hoe?
Dude, Ao, the Empress, he told us this. The center chamber. Are you okay? Like, did you get hurt?
I'm just making sure I heard him correctly.
Okay, well, like, you could probably deduce, right? That's a word you use that he didn't mean a hoe.
Oh, ISO. Let's walk a little bit faster. And me
Oh,
and ISO
I'm
just
sorry,
gonna
did you say ice hoe?
power walk
Wow.
away from you.
Okay, right directly in front of you, you see a large runoff pool. To the right, from where you come out, you see another waterfall draining into the runoff pool, and you see a large elephant that is being ridden by 2 Kalwarren orcs. Actually, 3 Kalwarren orcs.
Do we recognize these Kalwarren orcs?
Yes. You recognize Zane, Drim, and...
Dram.
What? Drim.
Drim and Dram? I was just guessing.
No, Zane, Drim, and you see 2 Kalwarren orcs riding atop a giant elephant. It's Zane and Drim.
Thought I saw 3 for a second there, but there's
Yeah,
only
well,
2. With the trick of the light.
Mm-hmm. So you see 2 Kalwarren orcs on top of a giant elephant, Zane and Drim. You don't see the rest of the party, and they're coming out of the other waterfall. Now the other waterfall, probably doing the same thing you guys did.
But we're not riding the giant crocodile. It's
Well,
just
you're
in
not riding the giant
front of us.
crocodile. They're riding the giant
They're
elephant.
riding the giant elephant. That's my point. I'm just gonna call them. What are you guys doing?
We were told that we had, and as he starts talking, you realize you probably can't hear him yet, so he stands up and says, "Hey, we were told to come with the elephant. The other 3 had to stay behind."
Well, we're following this crocodile.
We're riding this elephant. We thought it would be easier than following it.
I got a good idea. I'll say to the rest of the people, why don't we ride our crocodile?
Macaulay turns around and says, "No."
Oh. Okay. Guys, are we racing those other orcs?
We're not racing anyone. You see, all 3 guardians have to be present at the seal of the tomb for it to open.
So why are they going? I mean, so why are they going?
I think that elephant is another guardian, like this giant
Yes.
crocodile.
That is Ganara.
Listen, he's a crocodile man. He's man-shaped right now.
Is that true?
Yes.
I don't think is that true?
Transforms into crocodile person.
Yes,
Says he will
yes,
take us
he-
to center chamber.
Yes, but
Oh.
he transformed back into a giant crocodile, so it would.
You didn't say that.
Well, now he did. Don't
Yeah.
argue with
It would
God.
be easier. It would be easier for him to traverse the sewers as a giant crocodile.
But he can still talk as a crocodile guy?
Yes.
Look,
Just bark at me?
what?
Just like woof.
So we keep going with our crocodile not man friend.
Yeah.
He was a man once.
Yes, he was. Yes, he did.
Walk.
He did assume the form of a man, but he turned back into a crocodile because it would be easier for him to traverse the sewers.
I don't see
that
how.
way.
Oh, well.
Don't
Well,
argue
he
him.
doesn't
4
have to
legs
walk
better
over
than 2.
bridges and all that other stuff like you guys had.
But his belly drags through the sewage.
Likes it.
What sewage?
Said we're in the sewers.
Yes, and Adzies don't use the bathroom. So what sewage?
We're here.
Oh, okay. I see.
Are you calling us sewage?
No,
No.
but we use the bathroom, so
Have you used it since you've been here?
No.
Yeah, we woke up here. Of course I've used the bathroom. I always pee when I wake up.
Yeah, in the corner of the room. It's not a toilet. They don't use the bathroom. Why would it be a toilet?
I do not always pee in the corner of the room, but thank you.
Anyway, we continue walking with our crocodile friend.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So, when you ask what the elephant is, he says, your crocodile friend says that is Gennaro, one of the other guardians.
But why is it bringing them?
Because they freed it.
So are we competing against them?
If you want to compete against them, you may, once you're all in the tomb.
Well, what does the prophecy say? That it's a group of people, like a big group of people, or it's like one person? What does the prophecy say?
It says that a group of people will enter the tomb and wake Ao.
Maybe we're all going to get the staff. Who cares?
If it's something that we can all get, that sounds like a different kind of staff.
Not
infection, Myra.
Not everyone can get the staff. Obviously. But all will be made clear when you get to the tomb.
Like a casting staff?
Yes.
I'm a caster, so I was wondering.
All will be made clear when you get to the tomb.
All right, so let's go.
Sounds like a trap.
I'm gonna lean into my group as the large crocodile won't let us ride it. Walks a little way and go. It sounds like we're gonna have to fight everyone once we get there. I think we should be ready to start throwing bombs, stabs, and angry stares if we're Myra.
What? That's not me. She does the staring. Oh, that's a different character. Fuck. Sorry.
Just
As you can see, it's been a while since we played this
Shit.
game.
She plays a mesmerist somewhere else. I got confused.
Angry
Fine.
stares if you're Myra.
Myra's
I
angrily anyway.
have weapons.
he did say
Rand.
stabs. He did say stabs, but let's just go.
Rand, is this guy setting us up?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's not fucking helpful.
How many giant crocodiles have you talked to in your lifetime?
Well, I've done a lot of things, Rand.
Talking to giant crocodiles is one of them?
It is.
Really?
Yeah.
Sure.
We're doing it right now.
Right.
Dever,
This is the first one.
You don't know.
Would be able to tell you what he has in mind. But all we can do right now is follow him.
Fine.
Dever's gonna walk around with one hand in his pocket, and I'm gonna have a bomb ready to go. I'm ready in action to throw a bomb at anything that looks aggressive that comes our way.
Don't look at me.
As Macaulay turns to walk to the left, he turns back into his human form and he says, "It'll be easier this way. The paths, unfortunately, are too narrow for this form. For my other form."
Called it.
He looks over to the other guardian and nods, and she tells the two orcs to get down, and she turns into a woman.
With like an elephant head?
That was my
No.
question.
No.
Okay.
Got big nose.
They all look human?
No, Macaulay kept his crocodile head.
Oh.
She
Okay.
just looks like a lady.
Yes, she looks like an
I
African
guess they
woman.
could go full.
In nice
Rock
robes
looks
and
like a lady.
nice gray robes, but yeah, just like a normal woman.
Okay.
Then you follow him, and then you hear. No, I won't make you look for it. You hear thundering hoofbeats.
Macaulay, should we be concerned about that?
He cocks his head. He says, "No, that's the third guardian."
You like multiple horses?
And as you say that, out from the out from the pool emerges a giant centaur with three elves on his back. He lands on the walkway opposite of the one that you're walking down, and you can see Jarix, the wood elf, and Illicit. You'll recognize the other elf who is wearing the armor of the Tuatha Redire. Ireland, yeah.
Ireland is the wood elf.
Yep.
What's the Tuatha Redire's name? Do you know?
She hasn't told you yet.
Oh, okay. Who could it be? It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Mystery box.
You see the centaur take a minute, he crouches down and then leaps across the pool on to the walkway you guys are on.
Man, why can't you leap? I say to the crocodile guy.
Excuse me?
Well, it just looks cool, all right? Like,
The elves get off the centaur, and the centaur also assumes a human form.
So he has human legs.
Centaur, yeah. The centaur walks up to Macaulay and says, "Brother, I will never understand why you must keep that crocodile head. It looks more imposing. It looks foolish."
yeah.
I think it
worried
looks cool.
I'd be worried about him biting me, so there's something to it.
What does your real face look like?
The centaur left says, "What we really look like, you wouldn't be able to comprehend.
So what's this?
A mortal form. Well, sort of.
Do you get to choose it?
Yes, of course.
I want to choose.
You're not one of us."
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Apologies. My name is Bellaron. This is, obviously, you've met Macaulay, and that's Ganara.
What?
The woman is Ganara.
Ganara.
And what are you exactly?
You
Spirits?
were summoned here by
Gods.
Empress Eo to guard this city in her absence.
Are you angels?
No, we're not from the Celestial Planes. We're from elsewhere.
But you needed us to, like, wake you up. Is she gonna be, like, mad?
We don't need you to wake us up. We needed someone to free us from the demons.
Okay. Is she gonna be mad because you were, like, supposed to be protecting it and then we had to come protect you?
She had an inkling this would happen.
Were you guys possessed too?
Yes, I was turned into a Catablipus, and Ganara was turned into a Grootslay.
Okay.
Well,
Sucks.
yeah. Good thing we came along and rescued you guys.
You're welcome.
Is the staff that way?
Yeah.
Center chamber.
Okay.
So you look to what was to your left, and you can see somewhat in the distance something that looks like a small pyramid in front of you. And it's got smooth sides and looks like it's entirely fashioned out of obsidian. You can't actually see a door. It just is smooth. As far as you can see, it's smooth on every side. As you follow them, what?
A door implies it's actually pretty big. How big is it?
You said there's no door.
No, how big is the triangle? I thought you said it's small, but it's not.
There's a
that
small pyramid.
A small pyramid, yeah. So it's
Right.
not like as big as like the
room.
yeah, it's not as
But
big
how
as like
big is it?
the Great Pyramid. It's about
Like a
2
house.
stories high, about the size of a house. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay, got it.
So, as you follow them, you could swear you see glinting little lights coming out. You can see it glinting, even though it doesn't seem to be hit directly by any light source. The closer you get, the more you're sure you can see it sparkling. Every so often, little glints of light just come up, just turn on and off. Eventually, when you get to the pyramid, the three guardians separate off from you and stand in a row in front of it. Said, I look at Macaulay looks at you and says, This is as far as we take you. We will open the way to the tomb. What happens next is up to you. But once the day is done, the staff will belong to someone else. It will no longer be Empress. She foresaw this.
You're telling us to kill each other.
No. Everything will be made clear inside.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna look at the other people who are there who like were brought by the Guardians, and can I like sense motive? Do they look like they are eyeing us with aggression, like they're planning how to attack us once we get in?
Zane is okay, so from what you can see, go ahead, sense motive.
Okay.
From what you can see, sense motive.
Well, I'll let her roll it, but it's not gonna be high.
Let me roll it. All right. It is a 22.
Hey, Zane looks like he's just looking around and trying to take everything in, like he's making mental notes. Because remember, he is a bard. He probably is going to turn this into some kind of song later.
Mm-hmm.
Epic poem. Drim is implacable as always. You have no idea what he's thinking. He never shows anything on the outside until
He's the Shine Blood.
No, that's Zane. Zane's the Shine Blood.
Drim said that he's a Shine Blood.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha. Ireland is sticking as much as she can is basically is as close to Jerix as she can be right now, basically sticking to his side. The other elf, whose name you never learned, is not really doing much of anything. He's just eyeing you and eyeing the others. It looks like he's trying to size everyone else up. And Jerix is staring straight ahead at the pyramid. It's like nothing can break his concentration on that.
I'm gonna notice Ireland like all up next to Jerix, and I'm gonna like scowl and get like abnormally close to Rand.
Okay. Ireland doesn't care. She's kind of just looking at Jerix's face, and noticing that he is staring very intently at this pyramid.
Well, so is this Jarek.
Good.
Okay. I'm staring very intently.
And Jarek.
I'm staring very intently at the pyramid, and I'm just going to start walking past the party towards it.
Okay. And you do that, and as soon as you get within a few feet of it, you notice that there's a barrier there that you cannot pass.
You get thrown 30 feet back.
You shall not pass.
Oh, shit.
Gandalf, is that you?
You walk right into it, and Macaulay turns to you and says, "Patience, young half-orc. We will now open the way. What happens inside is up to you." With that, they turn their backs to you, and they each touch the pyramid. A golden...
Like their tails?
No, with
Their
their
hands. They're in human form.
Yeah.
They turn their back to us, so now they're like reaching backwards.
What?
They turn their back to you.
To face the pyramid.
I was in front of I walked to the pyramid.
You,
I touched the barrier.
yeah, you got to the barrier. They went beyond that because they can.
Son of a bitches.
So golden, basically a golden light starts to crawl its way up the pyramid, and then it splits off and goes down each side, creating two rectangles, and then they open up. Actually, they kind of like disappear, and there's now a doorway into the tomb.
The doorway Where's the doorway? In the
right in front of
wall?
you.
Is it just floating? Like what's the doorway look like?
Oh, it's ground level, but it's
Just appeared from their magic.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, a door has appeared inside of the triangle.
yeah.
Okay, okay, the door on the side of it. Got it.
So walk forward.
All right. When you get in there, you can smell basically incense, an incense that seems like it was made mostly out of lavender and patchouli. It's not overpowering; it is pleasant, but it does smell like the incense one would use inside a tomb. There's light in here you can see quite easily. The only problem is you can't see any source of this light. It seems to be coming directly from the walls. As far as you can tell, there's no one light source. So, very very interesting because there's like no shadows in here. The floors, while they look like they should be slick, aren't. You can feel friction on the soles of your boots. Even though it looks like they're hewn out of obsidian, you can walk very easily. There's a ramp down, and it just continues on one path. And you all start walking. Now, you gonna say anything? You gonna do anything as you journey down this ramp?
I want to lean into the party
Mm-hmm.
and like kind of pull them aside. How much room is around us? There's a child behind you, Steven.
When you say there's no shadows, is the floor lit up as well?
So when you look down, that's the only kind of shadow you see. It's
Okay.
very confined to like.
Oh my God.
It's the ring.
How much room is in this space with us? Like, are we
You can walk. You can walk 3 across.
3 across? So there's really no way to like pull my party aside without having the rest of these fuckers. Oh, she can't hear me. The rest of these people hearing, right? The wood elves and the Calworn orcs.
So roll your perception.
Okay. Perception, disgrace. 19. 19.
Okay, there's a slight echo in in this hallway, but nowhere near as much as there should be for something that looks like it was hewn out of stone. So you might be able to have a private conversation with your party. But if you just stop, they're gonna notice.
Well, I'm gonna like lean in as we're walking, I guess. I assume we went in first.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm gonna be like, those of us. My throat doesn't want to do things. I'm not gonna say it in character. I'm just gonna say to my party. I'm gonna say, those of us who are closest to the people behind us, watch your fucking back. Be very aware of them. Don't let them near you. Elicit.
What?
Get ready to heal people. Bobby, where are you?
Here.
I'm gonna grab Bobby's hand. I'm gonna pull him closer to me. Bobby.
Where are we going?
Pressing onward.
I just
Watching close.
Illicit
I
religion
don't
to-
trust you not to trust them.
Right? I don't know what that means, so I just follow.
He's like,
They have candy, Bobby.
Oh well, then.
No,
let's go have
no.
a picnic.
Shh. Come back. Don't be doing
I
that.
got a 10.
Oh, all right. You don't notice anything. Anyway,
Great.
I'll
anyway,
continue stepping forward.
Who is behind us?
right behind you is Jarek's, Ireland, and the elf whose name you don't know.
Great.
And behind them are Zane and Drim.
Every time you say Drim, I think of Zim.
Invader Zim?
Oh, her name
Yeah.
is Ilo. That's
Yeah.
right. Never mind.
What?
The other Calwarn orchid, Ilo.
Isla?
Ilo, the female Calwarn.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Anyway.
Well, she comes running in. Hold on, guys. You forgot me.
Yeah, I could have that thing. Anyway, moving on.
New down
So-
home
You're moving down the hall.
ramp, I guess.
Yeah, the ramp.
Moving right along.
Want to do anything? Want to say anything?
Oh, we did.
Okay. It twists and turns for a good while. Roll your perception.
Oh.
My God.
27.
Nice.
28.
Nice.
Does ISO get one?
Sure.
All right, because Dever's got a
Boy.
12.
Oh, Deborah's studying ISO.
A 5.
Yeah, okay. Bobby's looking at Teddy.
ISO's got a 12 as
That's why
well.
I'm pulling him along.
A 18. I rolled my Dorian Storm die.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
So, Illicit,
yay.
Myra, and Rand can hear. You're pretty sure you can hear waterfalls as you get closer.
Don't go
No, I was-
chasing waterfalls.
Also, you notice the smell of wildflowers. Everyone else doesn't notice a damn thing. So,
Walls are pretty.
Yep.
God, I kind of have to go pee.
I'm
I was
focused
looking,
on
I
one
was looking
thing.
at ISO. He was looking back at me, and we just had a moment.
Dever, you got your job.
Does anybody smell wildflowers?
Yeah, it's making me have to fucking pee, man.
Wildflowers?
You have a weird reaction to things.
Maybe it's the water sounds.
I smell wildflowers. I have to pee.
it might be the waterfall. You're right.
Who the hell are you?
It's Rand.
Since when do you sound like that?
You always sounded like that.
What?
It sounded like that.
You sounded
He's
like a
German.
little leprechaun.
I was about to say he's on the tad more
He was like,
leprechaun.
oh, I don't know, it sounds like this. What the-
Wow. Sorry,
So-
Rand. She's
That's a German
she's strong.
leprechaun. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Where's
it's the
me
way
Lucky
that
Charms?
That's
I'll
what
put
I
a warning
heard.
to you, laddie.
All right. Just ignore her.
What are you
Rand.
talking about?
I'm sorry.
That's Canadian.
I know, Canadian.
We can age you. What next? What happens next?
Dever, do
We're
you still have
sorry
your
if
mod
any
ready?
Canadians watch this. We
Do I,
like
who,
you.
what, where, when, and why?
You still have your
Roll
pod.
your
Do I still have ISO? Yeah, I still have
roll
ISO.
your perception
bomb.
again,
Your bomb.
Myra, since you're
My
watching
bomb
the
is still
other party.
ready in my pocket as well.
Just
Myra.
watch Jarek.
Yeah.
Myra, since you're interested in the other parties, roll perception again.
I'm also watching other parties. I'm got a
So you
bomb.
can watch
ready.
perception too.
All
Yeah.
right.
I have a 29.
I won't roll the same die I rolled last time. 25.
Okay. On Ireland's skin, you can see.
Wood.
Well, you
Wood?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's a
she
wood
has-
elf.
yeah,
Oh.
she has patterns on her skin like wood grain. You can see those patterns start to line in silver.
What
As they
does
get
that mean? What do I think that means?
no clue.
Oh, come on, I can't guess. Fuck.
You
All
can
right.
guess. You just don't know.
You don't know.
I'm
Any
gonna-
guess you have is going to be completely
I'm
uninformed.
gonna look back at her, and I'm gonna give her a look like, and I'm gonna say, "Don't fucking do anything shady."
Okay. Roll something.
Me?
No, I'm going to.
Oh well, all I heard was roll something, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
that's-
what do you want me to roll?
I told Dever
Initiative.
to watch Jarek because I don't trust that guy.
Okay.
I don't trust the other
Why don't
chick. We
you
don't
watch
know
it?
the name
What
of.
are you doing?
Because
He's got
I'm
your
going
name.
to get the damn staff, and then I'm gonna just wipe them all out.
What's your willpower score?
Me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shit. Save.
Yeah. What do you mean by willpower score?
What's your willpower score on your ability score?
Willpower. Roll your willpower.
Oh,
There
will
is-
save.
Yeah.
Will
There's
save.
no
A
save.
will save
There's a
or
will-
a willpower check?
Yeah, it's a
There's
willpower
no-
check.
There's no what the hell is a willpower
D20
check?
plus your willpower modifier. That's a
Yeah.
willpower check.
What the fuck? I was looking
Then
for it in my abilities.
You're gonna have your work cut out for you.
I'm like,
Just
that's not a real
so you know.
thing. 24.
Okay. You get intimidated.
I
And-
get intimidated?
Yes, as Jarek looks at you and says, "Do not threaten her."
Oh, now you want to not be nice to me?
Remember, you're intimidated.
I don't get intimidated.
Apparently you are.
And even if I am, I don't act like it. So maybe if I am, I'm still saying this. My voice might quiver a little bit.
You might quaver.
Waver.
I
It's
might
like
be-
wait, you wanted to say waiver.
Yeah,
then you
I
quiver.
know. It quivers and it wavers. It quavers.
Wavering, yeah, okay. Ren says, "We should just keep going. Do not pick a fight."
She's glowing.
I know. Do you know
She
why?
pregnant?
You're the father,
If
Bobby.
they keep messing with Myra
You're the
and trying to
father,
intimidate
Bobby.
my sister, I'm gonna blow them all up.
Jill, I love you. Oh, shut up. What the fuck? Hold on. He intimidated me. I'm saying stuff that's weird. Give me a minute.
I'm just saying, though, they can't talk to you that way. Like, you're still really weird, you know?
Me?
Yeah, you.
He can
What?
call you weird. They can't call you weird. It's a family thing.
I'm gonna turn back and I'm still gonna point at them. It's not gonna look nearly as confident, but I'm gonna go to all of them, and I'm gonna turn back around.
I'll turn around with you, but I got my hand on my bomb, ready to go.
I don't need to know.
Let's just continue, all right?
Where's she glowing,
Press
Rand?
forward.
Ren just... He puts up a hand to Jarek and says, "We'll just continue. We'll sort all this out when we get to the bottom." Yes?
I guess. This is going to be a big fight. I'd rather
Hey,
just blow them up here, but let's just go.
Seeing how as all my siblings are, there's something going on. I don't understand what's going on, but something's going on. It's time to take Teddy off and throw it in the backpack.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't want to get Teddy full of blood. Usually when you get this upset, that means I have to hit somebody with my hammer, and I don't want Teddy to get full of blood.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
nod at
normally do this?
No, but I don't want there to be any cushioning.
Serious now, Myra.
Wow. Bobby, that is dark.
you.
Well,
Bobby,
we
love
just
you,
well,
Bobby.
we just battled a demon, so it doesn't get much more dark.
I'm proud
I'm
of you
gonna-
too, Bobby. Be
I'm
ready
gonna-
to do something if it comes down to it.
I'm gonna lean into Illicit and I'm gonna say, "What do you know about that fucking elf?"
Roll your knowledge local, because it's where you're from.
Six.
Oh, no
Nothing.
shit.
All together?
All
Yeah, all
together
together.
now.
So, you're
All
like,
together now.
I know I'm from somewhere. I just,
you know she's a what else? That's it.
I'm gonna lean over to Rand. I'm gonna say, "Hey, I don't think Illicit likes cramped spaces. I think she needs more air."
You're so close. Everyone keep it together. Just keep going. This is almost over. And Jarek.
I've heard this before.
Is it all? Is it?
Jarek.
Yes.
you make
Not
sure-
from you yet.
I don't care who gets his staff.
Wait a minute.
You want the staff? You can have it. Because he's mentioned it twice now that he wants the staff.
I want the staff, but fuck that guy.
Isn't that out of game? Aren't we trying to get the staff? Like, aren't we?
I mean, out of us.
Oh, okay, all right.
He doesn't
wait.
care who gets it.
I should clarify. I don't care who out of us gets the staff.
Wait.
I've heard that in the central chamber, there's more than enough treasure for us all. And I need money.
What do you need money for? Fancy pants?
I'll explain more when this is over.
What if you're dead?
Fine. I need money to get my estate back.
Is that another word for fancy pants?
It's a house.
It's a
Wow.
house and the grounds.
And it's his good
a
name.
house.
Hey, wait, you invited us to live there.
Yes.
You can't invite us to live somewhere you don't have.
He was planning on getting it back with the win.
All right.
What do you mean he invited us to live there?
You were asleep probably. I don't know. You keep going and coming.
Listen, this is very strenuous, and I just think with the staff I'll be powerful, and I don't like that guy because he has my name, and he's kind of a dick.
He doesn't have your name. His name is Jarex.
Yeah, he put an S on the end. Good for him.
It's an X.
I don't care.
X.
Actually, if you listen to him, his name is Jerixalasharin Valasharin.
It doesn't matter. what
There
his
is no
name
fucking
is.
way you remembered that.
Names are very important to Rand. Names are important to me too because I don't like him because he has my name. But it doesn't matter.
Well, his name is Jarex and
But
yours
he goes
is
by
just
Jarex.
Jerixalasharin.
Jarek.
Just
Sharon.
Let's just keep going.
Say it, Jerix. Fine.
Oh boy.
We're having this big conversation. He's right behind us. I'm just gonna keep walking.
You're like, could we possibly move?
Yeah. I'm walking.
Okay. Roll perception again.
Oh boy.
Using Caleb Widowgas dice.
I'm gonna use this yellow dot.
Hey.
Ready, you guys? Ready? You guys gonna see this? It's a
25.
9. I have a 19 total.
Better
Have
die to
20 or
roll.
better.
24.
Hey, I
I have
did
a-
better.
I have
A
a 12.
7.
12. That's better for you.
I know.
7's better for you too.
Exactly.
Killing it, you guys.
Got a 25.
So good at this.
5, 1. What did you get, Myra?
24.
4.
Okay. You
Do you
could
remember?
swear you just heard 6 soft clicks all the way. Like
6 soft clicks. 6. Try saying that 6
Soft.
times.
No.
Six soft
no, we will
clicks.
not.
Six soft. Nope, that's going to turn into something weird.
Well,
Hey!
it's not going to be a lot of fun, I'll tell you that.
Audience, write in the comments if you can do it successfully.
Yeah.
here, you,
Better yet, go to our email, send a sound file. I want to hear you do it, okay?
Just
You-
tag Bobby.
yeah. Like I said, you can swear you
soft
heard
clicks.
6 soft clicks
6 soft clicks.
at the back of
Shit.
the little
Six
book.
soft clicks, 6 soft clicks,
Click,
6 soft
click,
clicks,
click,
6 salt mids, 6 salt clits. That's where that went.
Whoa.
Soft clicks. There you go.
Clips, clips.
we're,
Those
we're, we're,
clips.
we're done.
Soft clicks.
Video clips.
Canceled.
So what happens
Good night,
next?
everybody.
We heard these clicking noises.
He's off to his bunk.
Are they from in front of us? We've lost Illicit now.
They're all children. They're all in middle school right now. They never age.
Are the clicks coming from in front of us or behind
Behind
us?
you.
The clicks are coming from inside the house.
Oh hell no! I turn around and look at these freaking elves.
Dude, Bobby, are you okay?
Dude. I think we should just run forward. Just start running.
Breathe. Just breathe.
He was like frozen. I don't know. I don't know
my
about
God.
that.
Just go. I'll be fine.
Yeah, Bobby's saying go. And look, Illicit's saying come.
I want to
Bobby's saying
know
go.
when I look behind me at
These
these
two are
Leslie, breathe. Find some.
elves,
ready.
at these
Do it.
elves who gave us the soft
Inhale.
clicks, all 6 of the soft
Exhale.
clicks. Are they doing anything? Are they gently swaying? Are they moaning? Are they rubbing anything? What are they doing?
No, you just heard 6 soft clicks.
I'm
Bobby's in
dying.
trouble. Bobby's in trouble.
We told you this wasn't for children. Just for
Bobby,
us.
you gotta survive this session. You gotta make it to the next one. You got this.
Yeah. Anyway, what do you
put
guys want
Teddy
to
in
do?
a bag.
And look
I'm
back at
moving.
the elves. What are they
I'm
doing?
running forward.
The elves aren't doing anything.
Where do I hear the clicks from?
Way in the back, way behind you.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
So I said I'm running. Just going.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jared,
I'm
flip
moving a
off.
little quicker.
I'm leaning back toward Jerix.
Mhm.
The bad
And
guy.
I'm gonna say, those cow-worn orcs got fucking guns.
Yep, and they're cocking them, and I'm out.
And then I'm gonna quicken my pace. But maybe he'll see that as like a truce.
Okay. You quicken your pace. Jarek was at a flat out run. I don't know what Bobby's doing. What do you do, Bobby?
I guess I'm gonna quicken my pace too.
Yeah,
Because I'm following Myra.
Myra's got his hand, so where
Yeah.
she goes.
Exactly.
What are you doing? Never, what are you doing?
If I see Jarek take off at a flat out run, I will also take off at a flat out run.
Illicit?
I start running as well.
Okay, so Rand is
Nice,
gonna...
come in with me.
So you run down the rest of the ramps. You hear footsteps hastening behind you as well. Eventually, you get to the balcony of this huge antechamber. You have no idea how far down you've gone, but you've gone considerable way down. But this antechamber is cool, as in temperature.
Huh.
You can see
He knew it.
You
He
beat me into
anticipated.
it.
That was quick.
you can see 7 waterfalls feeding into this antechamber and into a pool below. In the middle of this pool is a giant white, looks like a casket. There are 3 bridges, one from each side of this little island in the middle. One from each side from the ground floor to this little island in the middle where you see the casket, and on the side where there's no bridge, there's what looks like a large alabaster column. The antechamber is also filled with blooming wildflowers, hanging from the ceiling, crawling up the column, crawling up the structural columns on the ground floor as well. The scent is strong but not overpowering. Who here has knowledge planes? I think that's Dever and Illicit, right? Derek.
I do not have planes.
Knowledge.
Jarek, do you have knowledge planes?
I have knowledge planes, yes.
I have knowledge
Liberty.
planes.
Do I have to have a rank in it to be able to roll? I have a 1.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I'm
I don't-
gonna
I don't
roll
have a
this
rank in
red
it.
die.
okay.
All knowledge planes.
Whoa,
4.
natural 20. Oh, Caleb's
Nice.
dice is the legit.
Hey.
14.
Yeah. I have.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Jarek, you are
Steven moved his head and there was a tiny head behind it.
yeah.
That was.
There goes. There goes again.
I have a.
That was
25.
legitimately
I
very
hope
scary.
none of you guys have watched the video. You didn't know the where it came from. Anyway, you're a natural 20. You know for sure that the veil between the prime material plane and the plane of nature here is very, very thin.
Oh God, Faywin would
What?
be like,
I'm about to say, is you not that
Hey,
Bobby
that's my
would
druid.
know or care, but just out of my own curiosity, when you see the plane of nature, do you mean the Feywild?
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
But the veil here between those two planes, between the prime material plane and the plane of nature, extraordinarily thin.
The the little island thing, or there's a river or a pool of water.
There's a
There's an
pool, yeah, that's constantly.
island. Like that casket isn't just floating; it's sitting on something.
Yeah, it's sitting on like what looks like a marble slab that
Okay.
they kind of made into an island. The pool, by the way, isn't overflowing. It isn't getting any more full. It isn't getting any more empty. The water, these 7 waterfalls are just feeding it
How
constantly.
deep does the pool look?
How deep is your love?
The
How
pool looks
deep,
like it's
how deep is
water's
your
very
love?
clear. You can figure out maybe the pool's about maybe 3 feet deep. It is
Oh.
entirely ornamental.
And
Okay.
I walk towards the casket.
This child. Is Illicit a wood elf?
No.
No.
Okay, you're just from the same place that the wood elf is from.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The Elven Archipelago. Yes.
Okay.
Would I be allowed to approach the casket?
You're not down there yet. You're still on the balcony.
Oh,
So
what if
you probably can't jump because it's
I would probably wouldn't try
three
to jump.
feet of water.
Well,
Maybe.
still on the balcony. And by the way, you can look across from the balcony that you're on, and there's another balcony across the way. You're not sure how to get to it, though. There doesn't seem to be any obvious way.
How we don't see a way down to the casket.
Oh, you
from
see
where
way
we are?
down from this balcony. There's another ramp leading down to the main floor.
Hmm.
I raised my hand, sir.
Yes. What do you want?
Do I?
Why
Do
did
I?
the
Because I raised my hand and it likes to put you first when you raise your hand so that they can see you. I'll lower my hand and it'll put me back. Boop. So do we see anyone else with us? We ran here, so are we the only people who
You
are
hear
here now?
footfalls behind you. You're pretty sure Jarek, Ireland, and the other elf, are going to get there quickly. And you do hear the footfalls of you're pretty sure the Calwarn orc as well.
I want to cast
I wasn't
Featherfall.
even done.
I want to
bro.
cast Featherfall on myself
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going to jump.
There's a ramp down.
I know.
It's too slow for him.
Okay, you're gonna jump. So you you jump.
Does
Jump.
does Ireland glow more now? Okay,
she
so
look-
I would
when
notice
you
that
see
she's
her again,
glowing extra strong.
the grain, her grain, the silver that was outlining her grain is now like glowing, like shining.
I'm gonna just like stare at her, like with my mouth agape for like a second.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's beautiful. Like she's glowing. What the hell? Does it look like? What do they look like? Like, what am I getting from their motives? Obviously, everybody wants the staff, but do they look like they want to hurt us to get to it, or do they
No,
look like
they don't.
Okay, cool. So then, that's all I wanted to know. Thanks.
Yeah.
I guess I'll make a break for the ramp. I don't have a way of mitigating fall damage, so I'm not going to jump off the
You're
side.
floating down. Rand will go for the ramp as well. Bobby, what are you doing?
I'm assuming Myra's still dragging me behind her.
I am.
Yes. Myra, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shout
Yeah.
to before
Let
the.
it all out.
These are the things.
Things.
But before the Calwarn orcs get there, I'm gonna be like, if anybody has any protection against fucking guns, do it.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna drag
Bobby.
Bobby down the ramp behind Dever, and I'm gonna look to Rand and Illicit and make sure that they're coming with us. And if I don't think they're going fast enough, I'm gonna be like, move it.
Illicit, what are you doing?
I'll be running after with
Okay, so
everyone.
Everyone but Jarek is running for the ramp because Jarek just jumped off the balcony with Featherfall. You get to the floor first, obviously, Jarek. What do you do once you get to the floor when you get to the main floor?
I'll make a move for the casket.
Okay.
The water like normal once he gets into the water? It's
Yeah,
not like
it's completely decorative. It's clear.
okay, so it's not like magical and it's not
No.
going to hurt him.
Obviously, there's a lot of magic here, but that's not.
Okay.
It's
He said we
there's
could
no
see
sort of
through it.
offensive or defensive
Doesn't
magic.
mean it's not magical or poison.
He said it was decorative before I jumped.
Decorative could also mean lethal.
Yeah, it could be decorative poison.
Yeah.
Decorative poison. Yeah, like the arsenic I hang all over my freaking room.
Hey, and decorations can have traps hidden in them.
Yeah,
True.
exactly.
Anyway,
Like me.
Trap hidden in you? I don't want to know.
yeah.
Never
No, I
Hey.
was saying I'm a
Stink bomb.
decorative poison.
Never mind.
My brother, ladies and gentlemen.
She's toxic.
We're
Britney
gonna make
Spears?
Leslie suffocate again if we don't stop.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Did you call her Lily?
He said
No,
Leslie.
He said Leslie.
I heard Lily.
Her name.
I heard Lily.
That
said
was my
Leslie.
name.
Thank you, Alan.
Anyway, you go for the casket. As soon as you go over the bridge and you set foot on the center aisle, an image of the staff appears above the casket.
An image of. But he
As
said
far
that.
as you can tell. An image.
Okay. Is there like a check or something I'm supposed to make, or do I just
Okay,
continue?
so the staff, by the way, looks like it is hewn out of birch. But as it extends to the top, it branches off into three branches, one in the center and two on the sides. Between the branches is the largest sapphire you think you've ever seen in your entire life, or what looks like the largest sapphire you've ever seen in your entire life. But as you look at it more closely, it looks like what's encased in the jewel is water, running water, not swirling water. Hanging from the branches are various ribbons and other decorative things like garlands and things like that. It is obviously a very magical staff. And along the shaft of the staff are runes. I'm going to tell you right now, you can't read it, Larian.
Sorry.
Does it look like the image of a staff, or does it look like the staff?
As far as Jarrett can tell, it looks like an image because it's translucent.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on, don't touch it. He said everything was going to be clear. He said it like 700 times. Nothing has been clear yet.
I mean, the water's clear. The staff here is clear. I feel like everything is kind of clear.
Is that legitimately what he fucking meant?
I'm going to push the casket top.
Yeah,
if I
good
can
luck
move
with
it.
that. You push
Let's
it.
see.
You can't. By the way, as far as you can tell, it's solid. There's no seams that you can see. Nothing. Kind of like the outside of the pyramid.
Oh, okay.
I want to acrobatics the rest of the way. I'm going to let go of Bobby's hand, and I want to acrobatics to try to get as close as I can to him from whatever the ramp is that I'm at.
Okay, you tumble, flip, and tumble salt your way across the main floor and over a bridge, and there's really nothing trying to stop you, and you get to his side very quickly.
I was trying to be cool.
She Michael Scott parkoured.
Yeah, she did.
I'm just kind of sitting there now,
I land like Black Widow.
pondering.
Superhero landing.
Yeah.
It's such a poser.
Shut up. Go stare at your robot.
Oh, I should have said it in character. That'd be good. I'll be
Yeah,
right
you
back.
didn't. Bye.
Maybe we have to put water on the...
Since she let go of my hand, I'm just going to stand at the bottom of the ramp and face the balcony.
Okay. You see Jarix and Ireland making their way to the ramp, and the elf whose name you don't know just stays on the balcony.
Okay, I'm watching them.
But he does pull his bow and he notches an arrow.
At us?
Arrow!
He's just got it low ready.
It's not up. It's just ready to go in case he has to shoot.
Yeah.
He did tell everybody to get the protections up against guns, so maybe he's ready to watch their back.
Hey, somebody ran. You fuck. You said there was gonna be a shit ton of treasure. There's just water.
That's what all the legends said. There was going to be treasure in here.
Well, what do we drink it? I don't know. What is it under there?
I don't know. Maybe we should put water on the. I guess it's a casket. We'll put it on that.
That's what I was suggesting.
Splash it. I'm gonna start splashing.
No.
What
I
the fuck?
think we need to put like a container. Like, scoop water out. I'll throw you my water skin.
Okay.
Fill it up. We're gonna pour it on the casket. Maybe.
Okay, fine. You could also fill it up, but I'll do it. And I take it and I
You were splashing water. I threw you my water skin.
I mean, my hands are a container too. They contain water.
Not as much as the water skin can.
Fuck. I dunk the water skin. I start just like I'm bathing this thing. Just like da-da-da. You might even hear me hum a little bit, like maybe I used to bathe children.
You pour it on and nothing happens.
Didn't work. I throw the water skin back at you, hit you.
As you guys are arguing with each other, Jarix approaches and says, I need you all to step away from the casket.
Why? Are we friends or foes?
Because I am literally the only one that can open this.
Why? Because you do wood stuff?
No. Because it is the casket of my sister.
You're
Sorry,
that
what?
old? Hold on. Ew, you fucking kissed me.
He did what? What the hell did I miss?
Child, I am one of the last few remaining true immortal elves.
And you kissed me?
I mean, unless he's never kissing anybody ever again, he's gotta make some exceptions. Right?
She's just gonna step back and like it looks like she's just like completely she's gone. She's gone for a
at our
minute.
ages. Just so you know, just about everyone else who is alive today would be an infant to me. Go by that.
But see what I'm struggling with is it's gross and yet somehow I like you more.
I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
As he gets close to the casket, you can see very strange, angular images start to appear on the surface of it. And as he approaches it, you can see a golden outline of a hand appear at the foot of the casket.
Of course.
A hand is at the
A
foot.
hand at the.
High five.
If you want that staff, I have to open this casket.
Why
You're
would
just
you
gonna have
give
to
that
hand foot
us?
it.
Why would you give it to us?
This
Because
is traveling
because
with us.
did the kiss mean something to you?
No, because I don't need the staff. I'm not here for the staff.
What are you here for?
Treasure?
Is it me?
At that point, you hear Zane come running up. He's like, what'd I miss? What's going on? Hey, what's all the glowing stuff on the thing?
Hold on, Zane's the Calworn Orc.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where are your friends? Where are your friends? I'm not raising my hand. Sorry, I'm yelling at the computer.
Drim is up there with the archer. I guess he didn't like the way he had the arrow ready. So he's just he's just staying up there, making sure the archer doesn't do anything.
Did you guys not...
What?
What the fuck were those clicks?
Well, that was Drim loading his gun. He's got to be ready.
So you're not trying to hurt us?
No, I'm not trying to hurt you.
It's Drim.
Sense motive.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
Personally, I'm more concerned about the hand foot thing happening over there.
For fuck's sake.
Just the
Handprints on
hand
foot of the
lighting
grave.
up at the foot of the grave.
The
He's
foot
got
of
to
the-
touch it.
It's either a really long arm, or they break them upside down, or something.
It's just,
Once we open it, they're just
the
gonna
symbol
fall
of the
out and
hand.
like
He's gotta put
belly
his hand
flop
on
into
it.
the water.
Yeah, there's a handprint. There's a hand symbol at the foot on the foot of the casket.
it's like
I
some
only have-
Avatar shit.
I only have a 14.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he means no harm. And yeah, Drim is up on the balcony, and he's got his gun. He's got his
But
gun.
he's with that evil-looking chick.
Yeah.
All right.
So Ireland, Jarek's motions for Ireland to come close to him. And he says, I don't want her far from me. Not right now.
Who?
Ireland.
Why?
Because she's important.
Are you guys a thing?
No.
So what's the deal? What's the secrets?
That I can't tell you.
Can you show us?
No.
You're not going to turn into like some kind of monster, right?
No. Now, please. As Jarek's saying she's important, I need to keep her close to me, you hear gunfire. And
what the fuck?
And Ireland is struck right in the chest.
Oh, son of a bitch.
From above?
Yep.
From Drim?
Yep. And he turns around and he shoots the archer, too.
The fuck?
Can I throw a bomb up there?
What's the other one doing?
Initiative?
You can roll initiative, but you hear him say, Sorry, Zane, it was nothing personal, but I had a job to do. And
Zane's not part of it?
Nope.
Illicit.
Nothing personal, guys. I had a job to do.
What?
This is why I was here.
Get on this girl. Start healing her.
And I throw a bomb up there.
You can roll initiative, but you should know right now, you see Jarek's face contort in rage. His eyes shine green. And everything around you starts to shake.
Including me. All right.
No. I mean, the
I know
ground
what you
starts
mean.
to shake. Yeah. It feels like you're in the middle
I'm
of
scared.
an earthquake. Tree roots begin to just explode out of the ground.
I don't even know if I should roll initiative. I should probably stand
And
the fuck
vines
back.
wrap
Like run.
and vines try and wrap Drim. So you can see vines reaching for Drim, trying to immobilize him while he's trying to run away.
Okay.
Zane? Is this Zane or Zaid?
Zane.
Zane, you have a fucking gun?
Yeah, but I'm not very good with it. Isla was better than me, but she stayed with the rest of them.
Because you couldn't remember her name. Listen, shoot him!
I'll try, but I think you'd be better off if I sing a song or something, or say a poem. It'll make it stronger, but
That's the pansiest shit I've ever heard. Do it.
Hey, don't bother that man.
Okay, as you're doing this, the hanging plants around you, the flowers, start to turn into flytrap looking things. As they start growing towards Drim. And all you can hear from Jarek's mouth is an absolute cry of rage.
It's Jarek's.
Yeah.
Right?
While this is going on, Ireland says, you've got to stop him. You've got to get him to touch that coffin.
Ooh,
Jarek's?
Jarek's?
Yes. She's bleeding out, by the way. She's trying to tell you this.
Illicit, save her.
Yeah, that's
Can
what
I
do.
just
I
grab his hand and
stabilize
put it
that
on the
woman.
coffin?
You can try.
I'm gonna. I
And
also
I'm
have a
gonna
22
stabilize
for
the woman
initiative.
and heal.
What?
She's gonna.
Okay,
Heal
you got
her.
22 for
Where do
initiative.
you want us? Where do you want us to start?
Myra, you start. Illicit, you try your heal, and Dever, you can throw your bomb after that.
What do you want me to roll to grab him?
You roll your touch attack.
Okay.
You got to roll attack to his touch, touch AC.
I'm gonna also say, I don't know if this helps, but like, I'm gonna say, Ireland, the fucking wolf. Damn it. That's not what I said. I said,
Yeah.
the wood elf. She wants you to touch the thing. Touch the fucking thing. And I'm gonna grab his hand and try and do that. So I'm hoping that he'll hear me and feel me and like, maybe it'll help.
I'm starting to make a beeline up that ramp. For
What
that.
did you?
Mm-hmm. You do that, and in a voice that sounds like nothing you've ever heard before, he says, "Mortal girl, foolish mortal girl, how dare you touch me?"
I'm doing it for her.
And he looks at Ireland, and his eyes start to dim a bit. Says, "That man must pay."
Let us make him pay. You do the fucking thing.
Got it.
Hesitantly, he follows your advice and he touches the handprint.
No.
Also, he should see Illicit helping too, so that's good.
Mhm. Yes, he does. But the ground is still shaking. There are still tree roots exploding from the floor, and now they're coming in through the walls too. The plants that had turned into fly traps are starting to grow big, and they look like they might become a problem because it doesn't look like he's controlling them anymore.
Fuck.
Okay.
However, the casket does start to open. Illicit,
Mm-hmm.
are you trying to heal Ireland?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do a channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the best. All right. 16.
Okay, that's how much. How many hit points you heal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She starts to the bleeding stops and she starts to look stronger. But
Are
you
we,
hear two more shots ring out, and they both hit Jarek's.
Fuck
Oh
that
my god.
guy.
I can't get up the steps fast enough. I mean, up the ramp.
I shot 2 more times where I could throw the bomb once. Do we still have the bonus health from the potions?
Rand is wearing off. He's glitching.
Rand
No,
is taking
that has
a
worn
little. Oh, okay.
Oh, no.
No, that
Oh.
has worn off.
Yeah. Wow, it was a delayed ring.
That was so delayed.
It says getting your internet connection is unstable. I don't know why.
I'm at
Can
full
you hear
health
me now?
Yes, we hear you.
Good.
No, the potions have worn off.
Okay, got it.
You can throw your bomb. So
Michelle.
Are we in initiative? On initiative?
I don't know how far away it is, so I'll let you worry about all that. But I have a 25 to touch.
okay. What's your strength?
Strength.
Yeah, how far can you throw?
It's a 20-foot range increment, then it's a -2 every 20 feet beyond the first 20 feet.
Okay, so you're -2 to hit, I'd say. So
Okay, so it's a 23 to touch.
yeah, you still hit him. It blows up. Roll your damage.
I didn't do that, so that's I got it. That's 11 plus 2 is 13 points of
Okay.
fire damage.
He takes 13 points of fire damage. He's still up though.
That's not surprising. Okay.
The casket is very slowly opening, and Drim is finally caught by Jarek's vines.
What about Zane? Zane's gun tries.
He didn't try.
What the? He's lying to me?
No, he said
No.
he would rather sing or poem, and we said okay.
Oh,
do-
right. But
Yeah.
did he sing?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I thought you would actually sing because you do that.
No.
Oh, that sucks. What?
Because I didn't compose a song for him yet.
Sing a song.
Anyway, as Drim
Yeah, this is
is
the last episode.
immobilized, with vines wrapped around both arms and both legs, Jarek floats up to him and looks at him, and you can hear him say, "I am going to pull you apart." And sure enough, the vines start growing taut, and they start pulling. But before the vines can finish their work, the lid of the coffin explodes off, and a woman who looks very much like Jarek's flies above you and is holding the staff you've been looking for. As far as you can tell, this is Empress Ao.
Ayo.
And she says in a voice incredibly loud, "Enough! You will no longer defile my resting place." The ground stops shaking, and even the vines that were constricting Drim begin to recede. The flytrap monsters go back to being wildflowers, albeit they fall in piles off the vines because they were now off the vines. The elf that Drim shot struggles to his feet. He is bleeding, though. He's bleeding, but waves of magic start coming off her. Ireland is healed. Is healed, and the elf whose name you never learned is healed.
Is Drim healed?
No, Drim is still in a very bad way.
Good, that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She floats to her brother, takes her face in her hands, and says, "You need to calm down. I can't contain you forever, and you know that." After she says that, he does begin to calm down, and the shaking subsides. Eventually, they both float back to the ground. They haven't done anything to help Drim. Though he's still alive, you can hear his rasping breathing. And when she lands, again, she's holding the staff. And she looks at the six of you, which is the five. She looks at the party, including Zane. That's 7 of us. And she says, "So, why are you here? I know why my brother is here. I know why the wood elf is here. My brother is here because he needs me. And the wood elf is here because she needs us. So, why are you here?"
We just want your staff.
I was going to say that too.
I don't know. Ask him. I'm going to point at Rand.
Wow, way to throw him under the bus.
It's as Deva said, we were here to get your staff.
Yeah. You weren't supposed to be alive.
Oh, in prophecy.
Are you willing to part with it? I sure hope so.
He looks around and says, "You've been asleep for a very long time. I cannot hear the sounds of life in my city."
You kind of became an ancient ruin that was recently discovered. Your guardians were possessed by true demons, and we freed them. There was
And most of
nothing
the
else.
people around your city are dead.
Your cities are empty.
Are the Adzis still here?
The bug guys?
They're the vampire people.
Yeah, they're made of bugs. It's kind of icky, but yeah, they're around. They sent us. Oh, we work with the ADSI. If that helps, you give us your staff.
That guy sent us.
And the 3 guardians are still here?
Well, they were possessed by true demons, but we freed them. And they brought us here. That's how we got in. They opened up the temple.
Christoph Masamba.
So
He sent us.
Christoph Masamba is my son.
I'm sorry, your son?
Yes.
You don't.
Who's his dad?
You don't need to know.
You don't need to get involved in these conversations, Myra.
Jerry.
The truth is, I don't care who's dead. I have a better question. If I cut off your head, would your head grow a new body? Would your body grow a new head, or would you die?
He's a scientist. Don't.
You're not going to do it. I don't have anything
Who
sharp.
is she? Why does she need you?
She's immortal. I just want to know
No,
Words.
the wood elf.
Actually, your friend Illicit, your friend over there, I can tell she...
What the hell do you know her name? What the fuck?
Oh, I know all your names.
Ew.
In case you haven't noticed, I can read your minds.
What? How the hell will we notice that? You've asked us questions, we're answering them, but you already know the answer.
Why are you waiting for us to say things if you just hear it?
Because I want to know if you would lie to me.
You just know the
Just
detective
know.
from the thoughts.
But then how would we know that you could read our mind?
I
You
know
didn't give us any
I know her name is Illicit. I know yours is Jarek. I know his is Deva.
Okay, what about her?
She's important.
Her too? How come she's important and she's important? What the fuck am I?
Well, this is the only one we didn't really know.
Jarek
you
turns around and
talking
says she's
about?
important
It's
because
Illicit.
she's one of the last true half elves. One of the last
Who?
true wood elves.
This
Emperor has-
one?
Yeah, the one that's on the floor.
Our emperor has gone insane and is purging wood elves.
So, why is
Why?
illicit important?
What about Illicit?
She knows about the wood elf purge.
What wood elf purge?
Jarek says our emperor has gone insane.
Yep.
The fuck? this
He is
is
purging-
how you tell us.
He is purging wood elves. He is not only one of the last of the wood elves, but the only surviving wood elf druid.
Okay.
Who is?
This girl, Ireland.
You guys
Oh,
gonna like
okay, just making sure.
make
I don't get it
more of
wrong this
them,
time.
or
Wood elf
Because-
druids have a connection to the Feywild, and we need that connection.
Trying to send her there to keep her safe?
No, we're trying to use the Feywild against the Emperor.
How?
He looks at the balcony. He's looking at the elf on there. Says, "Because the Feywild is how the Tuatha Rodire get from place to place, and if we can,
control it.
yes, and if we can stop the Tuatha Rodire, we can stop the Emperor."
But isn't that dude up there, Tuatha Rodire?
Obviously, he's a
was.
betrayer.
He was.
Oh, he's sick. And I'm gonna give him like thumbs up. Up there, You're like that's badass.
I hate to sound like my brother here, but the staff. Do you need it?
Eos looks at you and says, "I need it for 1 minute more." She closes her eyes, and you hear rumbling off in the distance. And then you can swear you hear the rush of water. It's not coming into the room, but you can hear it all around you.
I can hear it all around.
Calm down, Flyleaf.
As she does that, the staff, which obviously an extremely magical thing, transforms into what looks like just a normal stick. Actually, a dowsing rod.
Hmm.
And she looks at it and says, "Ah. So you are leaving me. Hmm. That is unfortunate."
She talking to the stick?
Yes, but
No, she's not
is it
talking to
still
us.
going to be what we need now that it's just a stick?
I don't know about the staff, and I want to ask about that. But my other question about your head, what it grow back, girl? What
You
happened
should
with
stop
that?
asking so many inappropriate questions, Devastine.
Solid advice.
Now the staff is just like a freaking stick.
The staff will choose someone else to go to now.
The staff will choose what?
Someone else to go to.
Yes.
Oh, do we all get down and go, come
No.
I don't do that.
You are to take it out of here and find the person to whom this now belongs.
How? What? It's not us?
Why don't one of you touch it? If it turns back into its proper self, it belongs to you.
Am I worthy?
Nope. It doesn't turn back.
I'll touch it.
Doesn't turn back.
Did I touch it?
Mm-hmm. Anyone can touch it if they want.
Rand, go touch that.
Rand touches it. He's like, I wouldn't know the first thing to do with his staff. Ira!
Why are we showing you the first thing you do with one?
Demer is not is good at things.
Ira!
Whatever the fuck.
Jumping at the chance. No.
Not interested.
I just genuinely choked on popcorn at that moment, you guys.
Yeah.
Ow, my bracelet.
So are we supposed to like Rand? Rand. Are we still gonna get rewarded for this? Now you got a whole new journey. Who's gonna believe this?
What do you mean we got a whole new journey?
I was
Whoa,
told-
whoa, whoa. I need to get paid more if there's another job.
I was told there'd be treasure here. Not another quest. Don't know if I can do another quest.
Look, he's got a house. I don't remember what he called it.
Ao puts her hand up and says, I understand that you are here for treasure. And don't worry, there is plentiful here.
There's fucking water.
She waves her hand, and the giant alabaster column moves back. And there's a staircase down.
Oh, shit.
Are there any books down there?
When we leave, you may go down there.
You?
Yes, we are leaving, and we're taking the two Cowboy orcs with us.
Why?
To the Feywild?
Well, Zane, I sense, wants to write an epic poem about this, and he just nods. And as for the other one, well, he must be brought to justice. Our justice.
I remember justice.
Before you go,
That was a while ago.
I'd like your permission to stay here.
Forever?
It is no longer my city. You'll have to ask the person who rules it now.
But you have guardians.
And when I leave, so will they.
I was hoping they'd stay. Actually, like leave one.
They follow me, and we will need them to fight the Emperor.
Why do you want to stay?
Aren't you the Empress?
Of this city, not of the elven people.
So he's not the dad.
No.
Okay. Just really
I would be loath to sleep with my half-brother.
Oh God.
He's your half-brother?
Yes.
Luckily, it's
So
only-
Jerix is your brother and the Emperor's your brother?
Jerix is my full brother. The Emperor is my half-brother.
Fuck,
Jerix
you're
is
less
also
siblings.
the half-brother of the Emperor. We all share the same father.
It's a complicated family tree.
Yeah, I guess.
The hell's in charge of this place?
Why do you want to stay? Jarek Dever asks again.
Because there's stuff here I want to investigate. Strange
Well,
magic.
you'll have to ask whoever's in charge of this city.
That
Last
Kristoff?
thing I could do is bring, possibly, or others. The last thing I did for it was bring it back to life. Now we really must be going. Rin
Where are we
has to be
going?
stopped.
Like
Okay.
the Feywild?
Yeah, that's what they said. They're going to the Feywild.
The elf whose name you don't know comes down and nods at Jerix and Ao and Ireland. And the image of four galloping horses starts to appear. And more images of those horses just seem to pile on top of each other until they appear in the room.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. And you should all hope we win.
We will.
Why?
That's an odd statement.
And
We're not
Derek
widows.
says, because the Wood Elf Purge is only the beginning. Renanan Ceralius de Kelrelin wants to retake Grand Vale.
And get rid of everybody? Like, what?
We don't know yet.
Save us at least.
Save the widows, save the world.
Okay. Well,
So they get on the horses with Grim slung over Jerix's horse, and images of them start galloping off until.
Wait, how do we know who gets the staff?
And the last image disappears, and it looks like the space warps to where they disappear, and then it just goes back to normal.
Fuck.
hey, Rand, who hired you to get the staff?
No one hired me per se.
Wait, what?
the
I thought you said you were hired to get the staff.
Well, I was contacted by Captain McKebe, and
Yeah.
he thought that I might.
You lied!
Now,
What?
He
You
simply
son of
thought
a bitch!
he simply thought I might be interested. I never actually said I was hired by him. I said I worked for him.
And now
You
we have a staff that we're
lying
supposed to
bitch.
deliver. That's yours, and I'm gonna give it to you.
Why don't we see what's downstairs?
How do we even... What are we supposed to do? Say, hey, touch my stick. And then if it turns into something, then, oh, that's your stick now. Like, what is that supposed to be?
Myra, it's not our problem.
What do you mean it's not a problem?
Rand can give it to Akebe, and then he can figure it out. Akebe's the one who told him about it.
But what if Akebe's not a good guy?
Fuck
if
do
they
we
need-
care?
What do you mean? Wait, what?
What do you mean? What do I mean? The staff won't work for him. So if it doesn't
Hold
happen,
on,
it doesn't
wait.
happen.
Rand
What
picks
is-
up the staff and starts walking downstairs.
Hold on, damn it. What does the staff even do when it's real? Like, do they need it to help stuff? Is it going to help
She
win
just
the
said
war?
it's not hers anymore. It belongs to somebody else.
Well, then why the fuck? What does it do? What does it
She
even
wanted
do?
us to find its owner.
I don't know if I care about this.
Exactly.
I'm gonna just go
That's why I
down the
just
stairs.
said it's
I
not our
don't care
problem.
about this conversation.
I'm following downstairs now.
yeah.
Yes, I am too.
Same.
When you get there, you see an incredibly well-stocked treasure room. You have never seen this much treasure in one place.
Whoa.
There's gold, there's gems, there's pieces of artwork.
I get it. When he said it would all be clear, of course we're going to be the ones who get the staff because everybody else was involved.
Are there books?
Oh, there are books. Tomes you've never seen before. It's a lot of tomes
Ooh.
you can't read.
I
They
have
could
an
have
idea.
just told us that.
Pack it into your backpack because our wagon's not here.
I know. If there's a whole I don't know that we have the capability of
There had to be a way to get this all here. No one dragged it from the top and brought it. Start looking for any other ways in or out.
I use detect magic.
Yeah,
I'll
you definitely
look
detect
for-
magic. There's magic all over the place,
I'll look
and
for-
there is magic in one of the walls.
there's a
Bobby,
13.
what was your idea?
You guys could use the money to buy the tavern where we all started this from that mean couple, and then as soon as it's in hand, while they're watching, we burn it down and laugh at them.
It all goes back to that one piece of vengeance.
I like this.
Oh, that pirate couple? Yeah, those were jerks. I didn't like
Well, actually, I don't know. So there, as I said, there's one wall that's magical.
Yes, I found one wall that was magical.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Yeah. Well, it's more magical than the other walls. There's magic all over this place.
So I touch it.
Okay.
We're just like shining a black light on all the walls right
And
now.
a large portal opens, and somehow you can, as you touch the portal, you can see the gate you're at. But if you move your hand like that, you see that you can choose whatever of the main gates to go to.
This reminds me of Hogwarts
Main
Legacy.
gates isn't like on the island.
No, of the city.
Oh.
It's
How do we
at
get back
what point,
to-
like in a video game? Do we see the main gate of the main area that we started?
Well,
at?
you see the north, south, east, and west gates. And
But we're not allowed to take the boat back. So, like, how the fuck did you get it back anyway? The captain of the boat said we're not allowed to be on his ship again.
That's true.
That was
Well,
2 ships ago.
Yeah. This is the gates to the city.
Yeah.
And at one of the gates, you can see your cart, your
Wagon.
wagon.
Well, I picked that one. Start piling through. Take your
And
stuff.
as you
and
walk
load the
through,
wagon.
you'll realize that it's big enough. You can fit the wagon through.
Oh, I was gonna have them make multiple
Pleasure.
trips, but
Can I just back the wagon up through the gate?
Yes,
So
you
we go
can.
in the
that's
back?
what I need to do.
Back it up, Terry.
All right.
I suggest we take as much as we possibly can.
We're not moving any of my stuff out of the cart, so don't even think about that.
So there are books. There is money. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm taking the books.
Okay.
Myra's gonna be shoving some coins into
One of the
her
books you
pockets.
luckily one of the books you take does have what languages do you speak?
A fascinating question. The answer is probably many.
Probably many.
And the complete answer is common, orc, abyssal, draconic, giant, gnoll, and goblin.
There is a tome. God. There is a
Speak
tome
Sylvan.
that translates ancient Solarian into Draconic.
Nice.
So any of the books you can't read, you'll be able to decipher.
Gonna start flipping through.
What was that sound?
That was my excited. I found a book sound.
Yes.
Sounded like a really loud zipper.
I agree.
I was like, what the hell is that? You zipping a suitcase.
Don't you mock my excited. I found a book sound.
So
Lisa,
I
Lisa,
will.
You carry this. This, and this, and this, and this.
You will.
What?
Rand said, "So I will," and I said, "You will."
So just want you to know, as you're loading the cart, you're gonna load basically as much as you can, right?
Well, yeah.
So once you load everything you can, start appraising and everything else. I'm not gonna make you roll. You figure you have in the vicinity of about 20 million gold worth of stuff.
Holy shit.
I just need 1 million of that. Just that's it. Then I'm gonna go.
I
Hey.
need 3.
Wait, illicit.
Hmm?
Why didn't you tell us about the massacre
About-
of wood elves?
Oh yeah. Oh, I try not to think about that. It's not a great story.
But it's like, it's going on.
Stop it.
What?
I mean, I figured we would stop it. Like, hopefully, run into this mission while we're on the other.
Did you know about this? Is this why you did this mission? Because you knew that, like, this was gonna happen? What are you fucking keeping from us? Are you connected to this wood elf?
Ah,
Illicit, do you want to tell them or should I?
you should do it.
There are more fucking secrets. These two are lying bitches.
She's here to save her boyfriend.
She's
Oh.
here to take a boyfriend.
To save
Save.
Save a
save.
boyfriend. to save her lover.
Are you her lover?
No, her lover is a wood elf.
Oh, but I thought that was the last one.
Druid, the last wood elf. Druid, sister.
Fuck.
Pay attention.
Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on. What happened to him? You just don't want him to die? I don't...
Well, no, I don't want him to die. I mean, we were supposed to leave together a while ago, and then he just never came back, and it turns out he was being held captive. And they told me if I really wanted his freedom, that I would have to pay them 1 million gold pieces.
Who told you that?
Can you do this monologue a little more quietly?
Shut up.
Emperor.
Hello?
Rand?
Rand, was it the Emperor?
Yes,
No.
it was the Emperor himself.
I don't know if you should really help.
Rand, can you tell me what my backstory is? I don't know.
I don't know if you should really be helping the Emperor
It's
with
been
money.
so long.
Yeah, are you still gonna pay the Emperor? Why didn't you tell AO? AO?
Hey, yo.
Forget about it. Anyway.
I figured the less people that know, the better.
She literally is trying to take on the Emperor. If the Emperor has your boyfriend, then you don't pay the Emperor. You tell AO to make him pay.
Ayo.
Well, you can have my share.
Fuck, now do we gotta go save her boyfriend?
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just made, what was the appraisal? 30 million gold?
20.
20 million gold. There's more than enough to go around. We can argue about everything else, although I do require 3.
3 what, people?
Million.
To get my estates back.
You can... I'm gonna take the handful of gold that I had put in my pocket. I'm just gonna, hand it to you.
We'll worry about that when we get back to the... When we get back to
I
ground.
mean, 20 million, 6 of us, that's 18 million. There's still 2 million left over.
Yeah. We'll worry about all that when we get to Alemania. When we get to Rothian's Gate, actually. When I get there. And anyone who wants to live on the estates must come with me. Because the Drachenritter estate is in Alemania.
Well,
Central Grandvale. Listen,
Derek. Sorry.
will you be staying with us?
Yes.
Yes.
Just so you know, when you get your boyfriend back, when you get your lover back, you may live at the Drachenritter estate. I know the Emperor wants you to leave as soon as it's done.
What?
Why don't we just help
Up
her
on
go
that.
get her boyfriend back instead of giving
Yeah.
the bad guy the money?
Exactly. Wow, Bobby. That was astute.
Because you've seen how powerful Jerick's was. The Emperor's probably just as powerful. He's
I
your
figured
half-brother.
If
I
I give
didn't-
him what he wants without pissing him off too much, that I would figure everything
But
would be like
it-
just.
Sounds like he needs a quick sift in the kick in the
Not only
butt.
is he personally powerful, as Jerick has pointed out, he has the might of an entire empire behind him.
What about AO?
Ayo is not going there. She went to the Feywilds to stop their travel. This is a long game thing. She's not moving in to attack him now.
Well, what was the point of her staff?
Dude.
Couldn't she have done something with the staff?
They're not hers anymore. That's the
I
thing.
By the way, I
know.
want you, as you're loading all the treasure and stuff, I want someone to roll perception.
I'll
Sure.
Oh, rolls it.
I'm 25.
21.
24.
20.
I won.
Anyone with a 20 or above, actually anyone with a 15 or
Man.
above, noticed.
Hank actually got a 17.
Nice.
As you
No one
look,
noticed.
when you look into the actual city itself, All the canals have been refilled. All the trees and plants are growing again. Ruined buildings have been rebuilt.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks as though the city is ready to be lived in again, and you don't hear any of the cries of monsters or anything else. When she said she brought the city back to life, she meant it.
Jarek, you said you wanted to live here?
For a while.
I mean, how long do you expect us to stay here?
I don't.
We don't do that.
What do you
You
mean?
and Dever are going to go to the estate.
What?
I need to find myself here. There's things that I want to explore.
Are you gay?
No.
I suspect you'll have to talk to Captain Akebe about that.
And what do you mean? Hold on, Rand. This is a family matter. What do you mean you want us to go somewhere else and you not go somewhere else?
For now, anyway.
What
You
about
guys-
Bobby?
Bobby can go with you.
You wanted him.
Everybody wanted Bobby.
We
He's
got
a great
Bobby
person.
because of you.
No.
You promised to take care of him.
Dever asked just as much.
He was
in this.
less convincing.
What is it? What is it you want to do here? Like, there's no people.
I know. But there's magics here. I want to study them. I want to look into the true demons that were here. They might not be here anymore, or maybe they will be. There's things here that I want to dive deeper into.
Oh, you want knowledge?
Before we got here, everything that we did on this journey terrified me. It was solely acting in survival mode. Dever, you want to explore? You've got funds. You've got Rand. Myra, you want a home.
He's got Rand.
He's offering you the estate.
He doesn't actually want me to live at his estate.
I
He's
do
just
want
being
you-
nice.
No.
Why
Whoa!
is he still here?
Whoa! He gave it to you. See? Rand wants you.
No. We're not
Nobody
being
wants
weird.
Myra.
Wow, you're such a dick.
Bobby, I'm sure Bobby wants to stop fighting for a while.
Are you saying we should all just split up?
No, I'm saying you guys should go find your path, and I think it starts at the Dreckenritter estate.
Dever's saying nobody likes me. You're telling me to go away, and Bobby's drooling. What the fuck?
I want all of us to be a family.
We're always
We
a
are
family.
But I want to read. I want to read these books, and then I want to figure out what to do next. And if Jarek wants to find himself, well, we know where he is. He's going to find himself in this ruin. So we
What if
can always
something
come back here.
happens?
To be
It's gonna
fair,
happen.
Dever, this is not much of a ruin.
I don't see any people.
I'm sure people will come back now.
Be a while.
How will you get in touch with us? What if something happens to you?
Find a way.
Messenger pigeons?
Message.
I mean, there's
Sending.
portals.
There's magics.
I can't do that.
But I can. I can
But-
send you magic.
Myra's
never
going to
talk
stay
to
here
me.
with you, Jarek. She's going to watch your back.
Jarek, when the Dreckenritter estate is refurbished, we did have a scrying cell. You can contact us there.
Okay.
What if he doesn't want to talk to me, Rand?
I'm going to put my hand on Myra's shoulder. You can't protect people forever. Sometimes you have to live for yourself.
But you're like my kid.
But I'm your brother. I appreciate what you did. And it's not goodbye. It's just see you later. Rand, you should probably take her now.
What the fuck does that mean?
He wants her to grab you.
He wants her to swoon in his arms, and she's like, "Oh." She passes out when he touches her. And then she
we must.
I quaver.
Flavor.
Should be the name of the episode. Queen.
Quaver.
We must get to Captain Akebe. We have a ride ahead of us.
Well, fucking goodbye.
Jarek, you have to come with us first. You have to talk to Captain Akebe.
Yeah. It's cramping my style. Just tell him I decided to stay.
I'm sure you'd like a house, the keys to it, an official place to stay.
Why does Captain Akebe... Is Captain Akebe in charge of this place now?
How would Captain Kebby have a house and keys if everything was
I'd be willing to
destroyed?
bet.
Does he even know?
No, but if he,
No.
but if he
I'm
just,
sure I could take something.
but if he just comes upon a squatter, it'd be
He'll figure it out.
awkward.
Hold on. What about Christoph?
Oh yes, it's right. We did promise him.
I'll deal with Kristoff.
Why don't you go stay with the Adsies for a little while? We'll tell him about Christoph if you want to stay here.
Sounds good. It's a good place to start. Hey, Dever. When I see you next, have some new shit that explodes.
Something. These books are very interesting.
Bobby,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you give Teddy a nice home?
I scoop jerk into big bear hug and just squeeze.
And Myra, be happy. And then I'm going to stick her with something. Like a sharp little prick, like ISO would do.
What?
Like ISO would do. I'm gonna fucking stab you with like a fucking
Be
in.
happy, Shank.
because ISO and her had that big fight. So he's gonna go,
Be happy, dude.
no, you can go on. Be
That's
mad
what I
at me
do to
for a
people
while.
and up to be happy. I stab
If
you with
ever
needles.
there was a
That's what I'm
dramatic
saying, yeah.
goodbye that I needed in my life, it was be happy, dude.
Oh, I mean, you poke her with ISO all the time, trying to give her fucking advantages, and she
Okay.
gets mad at you. So that's what I do, and then I will salute you ran and tell Alyssa to take my share.
Mhm. Okay.
Thank you.
So, after that, everyone piles in the cart and you go back to the capital city, where Captain Akebe is waiting for you.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Before we leave,
Depart.
I take something out of my backpack,
Uh-huh.
and it's like this really yellowed old paper.
Uh-huh.
Looks like an old letter, and I'm just gonna like hand it to Jarek,
Okay.
and I'm gonna like nod at him, and then I'm gonna walk away.
Mhm.
That's it. That's all.
All right. When you get to the capital city, Captain Akebe is waiting for you. He said, "Little birdie told me that you won. You have liberated Amira, and have done everything I asked of you. Now, I would like the staff. It is a national treasure after all."
The stick.
Try and touch it. Touch the stick.
When he sees this dowsing rod, he goes, "I'm sorry, is this a joke?"
It's a stick.
Are
Touch
you
it.
telling me that this is the staff of Ao?
It's not.
Oh,
very
did we have an
impressive, is it?
imposter?
Hey, wait! Dever, you said that you could have ISO take pictures or something. What did you call them? Photographs? Do we have any
Look
proof?
at this photograph. Every time I
No, I didn't know I'd need proof, but like I don't. Like, you trust us, don't you, Captain?
I don't even trust
He goes
you.
to grab it, and he grabs it. He says, and as he grabs it angrily, something comes over him. He hands it back to you. He says, I don't know what happened. I don't know why the staff has lost its magic. But something spoke to me. And it says it no longer wishes to stay in Sularia. So I'll send it off with you.
With us?
However, Amira does belong to me. However, Amira itself does
Me?
belong. No.
Damn.
It belongs to Solaria. I'm simply in charge of it. Amira the city, not you.
Okay, well, it's... All right, good.
I kind of whisper in their ears. Do we really want to like leave Jarek in a country that's run by a guy who thinks he hears sticks talk to him?
Dever's gonna take the stick and hold it to his ear.
You don't hear anything.
Yeah, it's definitely weird. Definitely weird.
I'm gonna take the stick and I'm gonna bring it to my head like I'm listening, and then I'm gonna smack Dever in the head with it.
Ow!
Ah, yes, I forgot how entertaining you people are. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have things I must do, expeditions I must plan. After all, Amira will be part of Solaria again. We need people to live there.
Aren't you concerned about the other people you hired not showing back up?
Not particularly.
Like literally once came back, they all didn't come.
You just...
Like, ah, fuck them.
You must understand. I hired adventurers to do this because you're expendable.
We
More
didn't
expendable.
kill them. We didn't breach the contract.
I don't care.
Shouldn't you? You made the contract.
Now that it's done, no, I don't.
Kind of a terrible
So let me
person.
get this straight. We can keep the staff, keep our gold, and you're gonna give us a ride back to the mainland.
All in all, yes. 'Cause you
Nice.
see, what we have back is Amira itself.
Okay. There are still oddsies there.
Uh,
But they're nice. Like, they're good people. They actually, like, care about people.
Rand says, you should know the leader of the Adsis, Christoph Masamba, said that he will gladly submit himself to examination.
When did you meet Kristoff?
What? With us?
Oh,
What
That's
the
right.
fuck? Dev, are you okay? I'm gonna put the back of my hand to his head, like...
You shouldn't have hit him in the head with the stick. You really shouldn't have.
I thought it would do the opposite. I thought it would help.
Give him amnesia.
Sometimes if people are stupid and you hit them, they get some smart back.
No, I don't think it works that way.
I resent what you just
Don't
said.
hit
I
me
resent
to test
every
it out.
part.
Did you hear about the guy who got hit by lightning and then he went blind and then 5 months later he hit by lightning again, his eyesight came back? I mean, the stick could have helped.
Okay, look.
Steins, this has been fun, but I have much to attend to. I will charter your boat, and, no offense, but the sooner you're out of my city, the happier I'll be.
That's okay. We have a pirate tavern to burn down.
Yes.
Bobby,
Okay.
I honestly
A
don't think
tavern.
it's a great idea.
Shh.
Not
Don't ruin this for
comfortable
us.
leaving Jarek here.
We have a tavern to visit.
Okay. I am going to skip ahead a few weeks. So, after all that's done, you got on the ship, you took your treasures with you, all your money and everything. You went to Rothian's gate with Rand, and he got the deeds to the estate and everything back in order. Illicit, you were given Jarek's share plus your own share.
Jarek didn't keep any?
He said no.
Nope. He gave it to Illicit. So you have more than enough money to get your boyfriend back,
Yay.
to pay for your boyfriend's ransom. Plus, you are
You're
pretty
prostitute.
sure you can fulfill the other two requirements, which was you helped to reestablish a deposed noble, and you have a piece of information you're pretty sure the Emperor doesn't know, and that is Empress Ao is alive and well.
Great.
Now you have the three things you need to get your boyfriend back.
And I go and do that and be like, well,
Yeah.
my work here is done. I'm glad you're all safe and sound. Don't die.
Two pieces out.
Yeah.
Are you coming back?
Nope.
Oh shit, everybody's fucking leaving. God.
What about the rest of us?
Okay. The rest of you have stuck with Rand as you go to the Drakenritter Estates. He takes the key. He breathes a big sigh of relief. As you get there, you see the estates are overgrown. The grass is brown and everything. There seems to be a pall over the place. As if...
Bunyan?
No, a pall means like a depressing shroud.
Okay.
There's a spirit of depression hanging over the place, as if all the the happy days have long since flown.
This place feels like one of Myra's ex-boyfriends.
God.
Just got a death wish, don't you know?
You see, there's something I didn't tell you about my estate.
Never had a boyfriend, bitch.
When my father, who was awful with money, and my mother, who was also awful with money, lost the estate, there was an ancient pact that the Drakenritters could not lose the estate, and when they did, it became cursed. Now that I have regained it, it will lift the curse. And something else will happen.
Fancy pants.
Well, he gets off Arbalete and says, "You remember how you asked me once, did I ever ride a dragon?"
You are a dragon, aren't you?
No, I'm not a dragon. But something is. He unlocks the gate. As he opens them, and you see like the black vines and everything start to recede, not all at once, but you definitely feel life is being breathed back into place. As Arbalete crosses over the threshold, though, he starts to grow. He sprouts wings, silver scale,
His horse.
his horse, and becomes probably an adult, an adult silver dragon. He stretches. He says, "That took a long time, Rand."
Ew, it talks.
Ew.
I'm gonna look at that. I'm gonna look at ISO and I'll be like, huh?
The dragon says, "I doubt your robot was ever really a dragon." But
Dragon says that?
yes.
The dragon talks. We just covered this.
Yeah.
I'm not adjusted yet.
Rand says, "I'm sorry, my friend, but it took me a long time to lift the curse from this place." And the dragon looks at him and says, "And just in time, too. Because my kind is returning."
Dun, dun, dun.
And that's it. And that's where the story closes. And that and then Green Team and the staff of the Empress.
Lo me hicimos, we did it.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yay. We did it.
Thank you.
Thank
all
you,
for
everybody.
joining us.
Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you
this
for following
adventure.
us. If you made it all the way to the end, like and subscribe. We love you.
Yep.
Wait for more content.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for joining us for staff, Green Team and staff, the Empress. And we'll see you on the next adventure.
Welcome to Talking Green, the final episode. As we've just concluded the Green Team and the staff of the Empress. Thank you for sticking with us. I had a great time. What about you guys?
That was great.
Loved it, especially seeing the staff become a stick and being told, hey, you know how you think you're done? Find out where this goes.
Hey, come on. It's like every RPG. Oh, you think the quest is done? Well, here's a new quest.
It's like we say in writing in kindergarten, when you think you're done, you've just begun.
It's
Yeah,
like
pretty
how
much.
some books just end. It's like the party goes on to another quest. Everybody
Yeah, like a
split off
cliffhanger, and then
to their own thing.
maybe you'll see us sometime again in a
Dragons are
story
returning.
in the world.
Mhm.
Dragons are
Eurothian's Gate's not
returning.
done, right?
Nope.
And
Yeah.
it ties into
They
this,
were.
obviously.
Yeah.
Are we going to see these characters again?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Our characters?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Rick, what
Are
does it
you
mean
going to
that-
play them, or are we?
Well,
Then we'll tell.
if Myra comes in, I would like it if you voiced her. I don't want to copy your voice.
Okay.
If Dever comes in, I like the people who played the characters to voice those characters.
I see.
So
Love
like,
to see you copy the voice, though.
no, you wouldn't.
Give me your
might.
best Dever voice.
No.
No.
What does it mean that dragons are returning? What is the significance of that in this?
The
So-
Dragonborn is coming.
Well, there was the Great Departure when basically all
That's
the
what
dragons disappeared, which is why Rand's family fell on hard times. Because if there are no dragons, why do you need dragon riders, right? The dragons basically left.
Except for the ones that became horses.
Well,
One became a horse.
One became.
How did that happen? How did that one become a horse?
So when when Rand's mother and father lost the estate, there was actually like a
Curse.
blood oath that they'd sworn, that the Drakenrider family sworn a long time ago, that they'd never lose the estate. And when they did, a curse came over it, and Arbalete became a horse.
Interesting.
Like Lumiere became a candle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Only one is much less useful than the other.
Mhm.
So,
The candle is much less useful, to be clear.
gives light.
A
And
horse.
it eats
It's a
dinner and
horse.
sings. So Dever and Myra, is your relationship repaired? Are you back
Apparently
to being...
fucking not, because he keeps just being a
You know
dick
what?
to me.
It's all good. He's not mad at you no more. Although you were mad at him. He's just more like, talking shit.
You definitely became meaner to Myra through the course of this.
He was growing
You
up.
know
Like-
what? I did only because she became a B to me and she never
No, she was
apologized.
always a bee to you, first of
No,
all. Second of all,
when I tried to help her,
you
that's
stabbed
the
her
moment.
without her consent. And then
I
you couldn't
saved her
understand that
without
was
her
a problem.
consent. I'm like a fireman, and I pulled you out of a fire, and then you got mad at me for saving you from the fire. That's you. You're
Except
that
it was-
person.
David, if you were drunk and feeling yourself and Jen came over and poked you with a freaking stick that made you no longer drunk, would
I'm
you
not,
be like,
this
thanks?
is a David and Jen. This is Dever saving lives.
No, because Myra was enjoying it.
You know what? I didn't ask, and I didn't
Did what he
tell.
had to do.
Do what I had to do. That's right. That's right. Jarek had my back.
Like you have to take care of him, he has to take care of you.
No,
He
if
sees
I
a responsibility.
I'm gonna fucking stab him with some kind of drunk
You gotta get a needle and go.
remedy. Be happy.
Felt like a good way to go.
It felt like going good. I just wanted to leave. I wanted to say goodbye.
I'm just
I wanted
gonna
to
stick
give
her
a
with
quick
something.
stab before I left. You know, she used to bleed a little to remember me by.
Be happy. Die, bitch. You'll be happy in death.
It gave you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Forward to?
Yeah, she can bitch about Jarek until he returns.
What is the future for what would Myra's next goals be?
Well, I'm thinking that she would leave the estate and just keep traveling by herself
Yeah.
because she's so uncomfortable with staying still.
You wouldn't marry the Dragon Rider? He could probably fly you around.
There was no relationship. You can't just keep pushing Myra to everybody's arms.
He wanted you. He said
No,
it.
he didn't. He hardly
Rand
even got
definitely had a crush on you. Yes.
Well, it never developed.
That's because Rand is fucking awkward as hell.
Well, so's Myra.
It's Dever's plans.
He's gonna read a damn book or three, and then
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it?
books tell him. He'll go from there.
He just got a treasure trove of ancient knowledge that no one has read for over 1,000 years.
He also got a alchemy book about cooking that he has to read.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got-
he wants to be cooking.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like not to be
Alchemy
a good
through
cook,
cooking.
to be a good cook through science. That's really the important part.
But more adventures for you? Like, because you were the one that was really big on the adventuring. Like, you were the biggest
Does
pusher of
want
that.
to adventure more, but when he wanted to do that, he was younger in the sense that I think like this adventure did change the whole Stein clan, and like now it's all kind of fractured. Everybody's split up, so I feel like where we ended up is very different.
You're still with Bobby, I think.
Where we started. That's true, but like Jarek left, Myra is going to leave. She moved from a person who couldn't separate from her brothers to someone who's now about to go off without them.
Because she has accepted her fate and that nobody wants her around. Like that's literally where Myra's gonna go with what just happened. She has Dever always being mean to her now. Like she felt closest to Dever in the beginning of this journey. And now she feels like he is completely indifferent to her and just insults her all the time.
He backed her up every time she ever got in trouble.
No.
He just
Word.
gave her
Bullshit.
Even at the end, he was like, I will fucking kill you for talking to my sister.
But then he was still like, oh, Myra's boyfriends. He's still just being a dick ass. And so she's just like, fuck that. You were like, nah, get out of here. I'm even gonna stab you for my goodbye. And like she just
He
feels...
poked you with like a fucking needle, okay?
Dude, come on, as brothers do.
He didn't tell you to jump off a couch.
And for your information, Myra, when you bring up that no one wants her around, Rand will tell Myra numerous times he wants her there.
And Bobby too. Bobby straight up been like,
Bobby don't
please
tell you
make
to
my
leave.
sister good.
And Devin wouldn't tell you to leave. At least not, serious.
I didn't tell you to leave. I told you to go out and live your lives.
Yeah. Myra's
Yeah,
just on a
away from
wild-
you.
Myra's just being wild right now. She's being a really whiny lady. She's doing what she always does, which is
she
she takes
has
this
a lot
and
of...
she makes this. This
She
becomes
has-
this. Okay.
She has wounds, childhood wounds that
Okay.
we're not taking care of.
But maybe she needs some of the burden
She should work
off
on
of her.
Do you care at all what the letter was that I gave you?
Yeah, but I didn't get a chance to read it.
The
So what did it
audience
say?
probably cares. This is the chance for them to find out. If you stuck around, you get the inside scoop. What did the letter say?
Jarek opened up the letter. Now you have to read it.
I'm not gonna fucking read it.
You have to read it in your voice, Myra. It's what you
is it?
said.
It's a voiceover with Myra's voice telling us exactly what she thought. What did it say?
Well, it depends on if Rand there, DM guy, whatever your real name is, Rick.
There you go.
You're just Rand now. If Rick actually approved that backstory that I said, because you never did.
I approved it. I told you I liked it.
Okay, well, the letter would have been from our grandmother. And she was telling our father
that it was safe to come back home to where we used to live. And she'd be lying. You'll see, there's like proof in there that she's saying it's safe to come home. And then Myra's own writings as she got a little bit older, reflecting on how that was untrue. When we showed up there, the three of us, with our parents, to go back to our home, our parents were slaughtered and I ran off with you too. The grandmother had like kind of drawn us in.
Damn, Grandma.
Pretended that things were safe.
You a bitch.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you give that to Jarek?
So that you would know the truth.
He's gonna come back to you at some point, but like,
Well,
now he's like, what do I do with this? This is there's more questions than answers.
well, maybe now you have to come back, right? Because now you're gonna be like, what?
I thought it was gonna be something like, "I'll always miss you, brother. I love you." So it was like, by the way,
Yeah.
our grandma tried to have us killed.
She didn't know that we existed.
She wanted to kill our dad.
Our parents. She just wanted to kill our parents.
She wanted to kill her son and his wife because her son married an orc.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole backstory, but I don't feel like getting into it.
Oh, that's true. Who wants to hear our awesome backstory?
I have to do squats to get into Messenger. Okay.
Maybe we'll move into it the next time we see these characters. Who knows where they're going to be the next time we run into them? How much the world is going to have changed? How many years have passed?
How many years will have passed?
How many years indeed?
That's up to Rand.
Well,
no, it's not. It's up to Rick.
I'll tell you. This ends right before Rothian's Gate begins.
Okay, so not too much time.
So all we have to do is do that whole parade scene again.
New people, new loves.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. We hope to see you all again. Until our next adventure, which I think will be Warhammer, but we'll see. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.